Good evening, viewers. My name is Pretzle, and today we're playing Sid Meier's Civilization 4 Beyond the Sword, continuing from where we last left off with our Sneaky Constance Roosevelt game. Bakal settled yet another city up here, taking him to 3 cities on this continent. Fuck that guy. We were very close to settling this city, and very close to getting railroad. Unfortunately, this game is not going to be very interesting for another few episodes until war actually happens. But yeah, I'll leave you with some strategy on what I can do. I have had to do a bit of micro. That's why this game's been boring. Because I screwed up the beginning, or I wasn't presented a very desirable start, because of all the jungle to expand into and nothing to my south. It was commerce poor, and therefore I just wasn't able to keep up with the snowballing that the AI was able to do, combined with the isolation. It just didn't work out very well. So this has not been the most interesting game to watch. Combined with the inherent non-interest value for watching strategy games, which, I don't know, that depends on the viewer, I would expect. And my lack of skilled commentary. I do what I can, but I'm still new at this, so please forgive me for the past 29 episodes, now 30 episodes. Whatever, end turn. Let's get this over with. Railroad.
I fool you. I fool you. I got big eye. I got big eye. I got all big eye.
Words to live by. So this guy can go up to... Denver? No. Was I sending you up there? I think I was sending you up there. Okay. Well, whatever. I don't think I lost much time on that. So I can now build railroads. Railroads are very useful. You can build a railroad there. I now want to build a railroad on basically every mine on... or in my territory, pretty much. That wants to be a farm. And every tile basically wants to be railroaded anyway, but the mines are the priority on that note. So, railroad that. Crab that. Crab that. Yes, crab that. Chop forest. Nothing's actually able to work that, though. So that's nice. Just chop you two. And, yeah, you go over there. That's nice. So next turn I can settle. Thankfully I think that blocks off any other... not quite. Still a few tiles over here that can be settled on. If we... yeah. Okay. So once these borders expand, which is many turns away yet, and once these borders expand, that will reduce significantly the number of cities that can be built, which I want to bring to nil as soon as possible. So you settle next turn. Yes, cancel that order. Can I trade anything? This is the other thing. I had to trade to catch up, and therefore I'm not actually able to do much in the way of diplomacy at all on my terms. It's all on the AI's terms. I can either sell them tech for cash, or I wait for forever for them to be willing to trade techs to me again. And this is only Monarch difficulty. And there hasn't been much war yet. If there were, then we could follow troop movements and shit like that. But there's just not been much going on. So instead, I've had to do the boring job of checking every city to make sure it's working with the correct tiles every time it grows. This is not something you do most games, not on this level anyway. In fact, most of the time anyway, the AI has, or sorry, the city governor has selected the correct tiles upon growth. I just like to check because I'm paranoid like that. Yeah, I need the fund there. These lumber mill tiles can also be railroaded to get shit faster. Yeah, you want to work that. No, that's gonna grow into a hamlet faster. So, yeah, I may as well work that instead. Oh shit, really? Oh, I didn't quite manage it. Well, whatever, I do have a cultural presence in that city now. Can I actually then spread culture? Is Ankanak? Spread culture. 4. Really? 4 is all? Okay, fine. So I want to build spies. Let's get a couple of spies built here before university. Don't think anywhere. Yeah, let's get a couple built there, and queue up that one after the university, I think. And build. Yeah, let's do it that way. I think that's going to be best. That's best. Alright, ironworks in 8 turns, that's nice. And I think that'll do. There's nothing else that needs doing. Let's just check resource trades quickly. Mao will trade me copper, that's nice. I can just cancel my deal with Surveyman for that. Nothing else is really happening. So, medicine is what I want to research, right? And I obviously need it, and I want it sooner rather than later, for the sake of getting Sid Sushi. And with a great merchant presumably happening next turn, which, in this instance, to encourage that as much as I can, I'm going to run another merchant this turn. I think that has an effect, I'm not sure. Regardless, I need the Great Merchant next turn. If I get a Great Engineer, I'll just have to go without for now. Spreads Mining Ink as far as I can until I get another Great Merchant coming out. Which I will get sooner or later, probably later, whilst taking my way up to everything else and building infrastructure along the way. Mining Ink won't be great. I don't have much in the way of anything on that front, but oh well. So with that done, I think I end my turn here. There's not that much else to do. It's another Jewish missionary built. I don't think I can actually put it anywhere though. Oh, that's right, I wanted it to go in Sarmation, didn't I? Okay, cool. Let's get a railroad built there. Let's get a mine, and then a railroad built there. Let's get a railroad built here. Railroad. And Sissy. Cincinnati. Success. Okay. So, yeah, that wants to do culture first, absolutely. This spy is going into his Ankanak. Great Merchant. Success. Alright, you are sitting in Philadelphia, and in 3 turns plus 2 turns, that's 5 turns. It's going to be 6 turns because I will need to slow down, turn down the research slider for one of those. Now, I want you to grow at least twice more, and then we can stuff you full of specialists. Don't know what's going to be more useful at the moment, though. Probably scientists, to be honest. Which is certainly fine. So let's go 1 engineer, 1 scientist, and then go all the way with scientists after growing twice more in Washington. I think that'll be best. Again, no one wants to trade. What grew this turn? Atlanta, St. Louis, and Denver. Atlanta is doing fine. Takes 10 turns to grow, or takes 5 turns to grow. Builds the university in 7 turns, or in 9 turns. I'm going to work the coast on that one, I think. What was the other one? Denver, St. Louis, right, okay. Yeah, there's not... Yeah, work the land first, then work the coast, that's fine. And then Denver, which is... this one. Again, not much better you can do. I don't want you work... Actually, no. Yeah, work that hill first. That's the best tile it has. So I am actually going to show off Espionage. I wasn't expecting to do that this game. Regardless, that's fun. Yeah, I might try to culture swap culture flip Ismail, or however that's meant to be pronounced. That'll be a bit more challenging though than Izankanak due to its distance. Salmation's going to take a long time to expend 2 more rings, and Cincinnati's going to be the same. 1, 2, 3 more rings for Cincinnati. That's just not going to happen anytime soon. It'll happen, sure, but Ismail's always going to have an advantage on that. Now, Zankanak, we will see. So the sooner Salmation gets expanded 2 more rings, the sooner I get cultural influence again on his Ankanak, I think. 1. Yes, I think that's covered by that. Cool. Whatever. No one wants to trade. We're doing the correct tech. Everything's working in the correct tiles, right? Yep. So... onwards. Oh, New York finished its building. Finished its jail, god. Okay, well, I guess it could build a security bureau, or it could just not bother and build wealth. Since I'm not really doing much in the way of espionage, security bureau is not going to be that useful. Yeah, vote for Augustus Caesar, get the diplomacy niceties. Observatory in Philadelphia, now we're doing Grocer, that's good. Good for you. Alright, build a road there. Send a spy up towards Zankanak. Pretty much whenever you do spies, you want to do multiple spies. Just because it gets the process done faster. Right, let's get that done there. I still want to get culture done because I need that cow up and running. Let's get you there, and you can sleep for now. In 5 turns, I'll need to wake you up. So let's set a reminder for that. No, I'll know when I've got corporation. I'm not going to forget that. Not very likely, anyway. And just checking, Philadelphia is the best place to build it, right? Best commerce city. Absolutely Philadelphia, by a mile. That's only base commerce. Jeez, look at that city. That's gorgeous. Whatever. Does it have an academy? It should do. If not, I need a great scientist. It does have an academy. Good. Where do I have academies? That's something I could have checked here. I didn't need to do... yeah. Whatever. Not enough places have academies. That sucks. Obviously I wasn't able to do it in everywhere. Oh well. So, how many workers do I have going at the moment? Because I need more than I have, I think. I want unit type, location. 10 workers all in domestic territory. Well, they would be, wouldn't they? So I have 10 workers for 20 cities. That, strictly speaking, is not enough. But there aren't going to be that many more improvements going at the moment. So all I'm doing by not having workers is, well, delaying how quickly I railroad everything. With that said, 2 turns for a worker in New York. I think I'll suffer through that that very mild lack of growth. Can I get that done in any faster? No. No, not really. Okay, just deal with that then. End turn. Get medicine next turn. Stalin wants me to cancel deals with the Romans. We're not doing that. We are maintaining all of our deals with everyone. So Seattle just constructed its jail, and now it can do wealth. Huh. I have more votes in the Apostolic Palace than Pakal will trade hit musicals and incense. Pakal completed fucking Broadway, god damn it. Okay. Right, everyone has Cymeth now, except for Augustus Caesar. Augustus Caesar has a decent amount of cash, so I'm gonna send him that. I don't care that he's the worst enemy of Ragnar. I think he's the worst enemy of Ragnar. Yep. Oh no, he's the worst enemy of Stalin and Ragnar. Syria... What? Why am I Syria Varman's worst enemy? You have traded with our worst enemies, you refuse to stop trading with our worst enemies, therefore you are our worst enemy. That is one of my least favourite things about the game. That argument. Something something our worst enemies, therefore something something you are our worst enemy. Eh, whatever. Syria Varman doesn't like me, what a shock. I don't like Syria Varman. I don't like anyone on the map, really. Especially Pakal, but kind of perform espionage because I've moved. So I need to wait a turn. Really, I want to wait 5 turns, although the espionage mission I'll be doing only costs 4 bloody points. So it's not like I'm missing out on much. If I do that, I'm stagnant. If I do that, I grow in a single turn instead of 2 turns. So yeah, let's work the farm. That's why I put it there, after all. Is there anything else I want to do? Hell, I think I need to override this with a farm as well. Buffalo doesn't have an actual food source. It just has the lake and these farms. +2, +2, +2, so +6. Plus another 3 from the lake is +9. +7, 5, 3, +1 in total. Yeah. Yeah, that sucks. Okay, well, duly noted. I did actually need that other farm, and I will benefit from having another one. That said, I will continue to work this cottage, for now. No I won't, that's a better tile to work. So, I will expand next turn. Good. Desperately need to. And I want a Jewish temple in here after getting the granary and culture borders done. Culture will swap out after is expanded, basically. Dang. Oh, it is running a citizen. Okay. That's fine, actually. That's the best thing it can do, weirdly. And I should really get... oh, yeah, you go there. That's fine. You can improve that, start improving that next turn as soon as the borders expand. Yeah, I need to figure out what I'm doing with these workers to most efficiently deal with... Didn't check what expanded that turn. Oh well. To most efficiently deal with...
As to diseases, make a habit of 2 things: to help, or at least to do no harm.
To most efficiently deal with my need to build railroads on all my mines. I do not want to adopt environmentalism, absolutely not. Espionage, spread culture. 4. Spread 1 culture to his Ankanak. Building spies was not worth doing. But, with that said, might be handy. I do want a railroad there. And... Alright, so now I have a preferred desert hill to work. Oh! Oh, I forgot they were still fighting. Now declared war on Ragnar. God, everyone's piling on Ragnar. Everyone's piling on Ragnar. Except Caesar. So let's see what the picture looks like now. Yeah. So Caesar's at peace with Ragnar. But Mao and Stalin declared war. That's nice. Mao's right next door. Stalin's a while away. That could be interesting. I am curious how that will go. Where does this worker want to go? Over this way, towards this hill. I need a mine on it to begin with. Alright, now I've got this guy up. Let's build a road there. You build your pasture. You build a farm to destroy the cottage, that's fine. This guy wants to chop to help improve the thing. You guys sit still for 5 turns until you can actually do anything. And next turn, without pausing to do anything with regard to whatever, I can start doing corporations. I do need to get this this grocer done first. But that will happen more quickly by virtue of having mining ink around. That's a couple extra hammers per turn, which is very handy. Oh, Caesar will trade with me. Hooray! Caesar's pleased with me. Great. Alright, so what text does he have that other people have? Military science and military tradition aren't the most useful things, but I guess they help. I'm gonna hold off on that front, though. Actually, no, everyone else already has steel, don't they? And steam power at that front. On that note. So yeah. Stalin and do Stalin and Caesar hate one another? Wrong advisor. Nope. Nope, they don't hate each other at all. Okay. So let's go steam power or steel. If I go steel, it's going to be military tradition and money. Which would I rather have? I think I'd rather have military science first. But military tradition... No, you want biology as well. Do you take steam power instead? Yes, you would. How about if I gave you just steam power? No. Which is more expensive? Steam power. Steam power and world map? No. Oh well. Let's not bother. I don't actually care that much about either of those techs. Or that little money. Even if everyone already does have steel. Except Stalin and Caesar. I'm not going to get enough out of it to warrant selling it. I don't feel, anyway. Yeah, okay, so what grew last turn? Philadelphia and Los Angeles. Philadelphia is fine, and Los Angeles... Is Los Angeles working the correct tiles? Yeah, Los Angeles is fine working its coast. Okay, so what grew this turn? 1800. Philadelphia and... Oh, Right, okay. New Orleans and Denver grew last turn. New Orleans and Denver. Again, both of them working the correct tiles. So Philadelphia and Los Angeles I checked. Buffalo has also grown. Buffalo actually wants to work that rather than the cottage to get the Jewish synagogue out even faster, because I need way more cultural pressure on that tile for Izankanek. And I should be taking these tiles either next turn or the turn after. One or the other. Of course, one thing I do need to bear in mind, when I found these corporations, I will need to go through all my resource trades and cancel the shit I don't want. Or, yeah, cancel the resources that I need. So, copper per Surrey of almond, fish and rice to everyone who has that. I think that'll do for this turn, though. I get corporation, then I start on assembly line, exactly the right order. So let's end turn.
Corporation. Now, an ingenious device for obtaining individual profit without individual responsibility.
Excellent. Words to live by. I should have enough banks around to build Wall Street. Yep. I will be building that in Philadelphia once I've gotten my first company executives, I believe they're referred to as. There's a hill there, build a railroad, build a mine and a railroad. So minus 10% cost. Spread culture, still only 4 things. I would prefer to wait until 2 for that, I think. So sit still, chop that, and you are helping build railroads over here. I should have enough workers around to do that. Let's found my corporations. So firstly, Mining Inc. And secondly, Sitsushi. So getting a bit of cash out of that. So 1 Sitsushi executive, 1 Mining Inc. executive. Then I am doing the grocer, and then Wall Street, then Customs House. After which I want to continue pumping out, in alternation, Mining Inc. executives, Sitsushi executives, and then Mining Inc. executives. Just ever so slightly. So Mining Inc. Yeah. Plus 5 food, plus 18 culture. Minus 6 wealth, but that's fine. So now I want to go through my resource trades. Crab to Pretzle for copper. Nope. Gold to Pretzle for rice. Nope. Corn to Pretzel for rice. Nope. Gold to Pretzel for rice. Nope. That, I believe, is everything. So now let's go through my resource trades again. What can I sell? I have surplus cow and surplus sugar, which I can use to my advantage. People are now willing to trade me surplus resources such as clam, fish, crab, rice, that sort of thing. Things that I don't want to trade away. Now, gold is a mining ink resource. I don't have gold. Therefore, gold is more worthwhile to me than gems. Apparently it's also more worthwhile to the AI. I don't get that. That's bizarre. Oh well. I'm not trading you anything else for that. So, wheat I can trade... Can I trade wheat for copper? Is that going to work? You probably... No. No. What? Whatever, I can trade sugar. Okay. Catalyst control center stopped working. That's what controls my graphics fan. That's not a good sign. Whoa, okay. China really wants sugar. It's willing to give me copper, fish, and gold per turn. I am taking that. I'm jumping on that. That's very good. Surplus resources. Okay. If I ask you for corn, then... Yeah, corn is not so generous. But if I go for corporation resources... Huh, I did not know that AI did that. Well, we accept your offer. Now, who else has things? No. For some reason it's displaying me having multiple sources of wheat when I don't have multiple sources of wheat. Yeah, I only have the one source of wheat, so I don't know where the game is getting the impression I have more than one to trade in this window. But so be it. Wait, is that what's happening? Am I receiving wheat from Caesar? I am. I don't need that. I don't need to be receiving wheat from Caesar. I have wheat. I don't have the wheat hooked up. That's the issue. Okay, I just lost a bit of health there. No matter. Now, though... Still, apparently Pretzle has one, which is probably just the farm that's floating around. Regardless, I now have a surplus ivory to trade away. What will you give me for this? You will give me clam and fish. What about gold? Gold you won't be so kind with, because I don't actually have gold already. Well, screw you, Caesar. But we will accept ivory for fish and clam. It's got a very nice Sid Sushi going, so I can run a lot of specialists. That's what it's going to be. Meaning, representation is probably going to be incredibly worth holding on to. And note, I got a bit more production out of getting my copper back, and the extra copper from Mao, and therefore I'm producing the executives in 6 turns instead of 7. Just a small thing to note there. Now in Boston, I'll want to be building a jail. And then, when I get the Mining Inc. and Sid Sushi executives over there, I'll want to queue those up afterwards. Point of note, it does cost money to spread these things around. So I will be suffering for tech for a short while whilst I spread these things around in the first instance, but I will be making money off of them as I spread them. At least in cities with Shift F7. Okay, apparently Shift F7 is the shortcut for the Corporation Advisor. In cities with courthouses, anyway. Because courthouses halve maintenance. So I'm getting 9 maintenance cost for Sitsushi, and 3 maintenance cost for mining ink. I have 4 mining ink materials, and I'm therefore getting 4 hammers per turn from it. And I have 16 Sitsushi materials, therefore I'm getting 8. No. That can't be right. What is Sitsushi? It is 8 per turn and 30 per turn. Corporations, Sitsushi. It is 0.5, so I am getting, does it round up? It can't be right, can it? So from, 8. How many Sitsushi resources do I have then? 2 clams, 1 crab, 6 fish, 6 rice. So 12, 13, 15. Yeah, 15. So why am I getting 8? I know I'm not complaining, but I thought I would be getting 7. Because that makes 7.5. Because it's 0.5 per 2. That's something I hadn't noticed before. Maybe next turn I'll only be getting 7 food per turn. Maybe it alternates. Oh well, doesn't matter too much. But corporations only affect the cities they are in, for one thing. They spread like religions in that respect. They provide certain bonuses in terms of tile yields and commerces, based on the bonus resources sitting in the city, or accessible by the city. So because this has 15 Sitsushi resources, those being crabs, clams, fish, and rice, I am getting 15 times the units that it does. So 15 times 0.5 food, 7.5 food, which rounds up to 8. 15 times 2 culture, therefore 30 culture, and some maintenance calculation. I just don't know if that's universal for corporations or what. But, whatever. I guess, yeah. Similarly, I have 4 mining ink resources. That's 1 coal, 2 copper, and 1 iron. I could also get a hold of gold and silver if I either expand militarily or trade, which will enable me to increase the strength of my mining ink. And this guy settled here. God damn it, Pakal. Well, at this point I may as well keep both of those cities as well, when I take them. These ones I'll be taking by conventional warfare. They should be simple enough to take. That one I'll try to culture flip, but I don't think I'll manage it. This one I will culture flip, I'm determined to. Now, it says 5%. Spread 1 culture to a Zankanek, 5%. I don't know quite what that means. If 1 culture point is 5% of culture on the tile, that's what it could mean. I'm going to hold on for the next 4 turns to maximize the sitting still bonus that these things get before I actually do the spread culture mission. But at that point, whatever, I will do it. I will go for spreading culture here to try and maximize the effect on this city. Otherwise, I think support City Revolt also has an impact. But, yeah. Now, sabotage building. Ooh, I could sabotage this theatre. That I might also do. That'd be pretty handy to reduce the culture output he has. That I think I'll do first, and then be spreading my own culture. So let's get another spy built here. And then build wealth, I suppose. May as well. Portland is fine on that regard. Yeah, Portland's fine. Don't need much else going on there. Right, I think that's all I can do this turn, unless any tech trade can happen. Nope. So nothing else needs to happen. Alright, well with that done, thank you for watching. I have been, and shall continue to be, Pretzle. If you liked the video, please like the video, and feel free to stick around for more. In the meantime, enjoy the music, and don't forget to be awesome.